Hoi, ik ben Rico en ik word vandaag geknipt door Theo.
Ja, je wordt geknipt door mij.
Ja.
Rico is going to get a haircut. He wants to stay in the longer hairstyles. But he also wants a color. And he certainly turned to you to show you what hair he has now. Wavy long hair.
Very long. Not as long, not long enough yet, but...
Okay, let's start. Hello friends on YouTube, gonna do his hair. Now, he is growing his hair, so I got to find me a way to get the shortest part and the underlines fresh, nice, strong cut. But then we're going to work with colors. So, and his long hair I will do with the TC1 Care Color Jaguar. So he has no split ends for more than half year. Start of course with the protection. He washed his hair at home, so I don't have to do this. But I still have to wet it, because otherwise I cannot part the hairs. Yes, zwaar.
Vet hè? Ja, het is heel snel uitgeschilderd.
Ja, absoluut.
Ik hoef ik nooit te stylen. Ik ben benieuwd wat voor vette kleuren je in gedachten hebt.
Check het ook niet. En dan nog zijn de nummers.
Ja, daarom.
Gonna part the hairs. And I work till I get on the skull bone, to show you that. Because he wears it on the tail, so it makes wearing on the tail a lot easier. I part both sides. Now these are the parting lines. So I have the longer hair on top, and this is all hair that can come off. Let's start on that. Starting on the lines, clean the contour. Make it not too short, because I have to do something with colors on this. So when it's too short, you don't see the colors anymore. And he has a wonderful red beard.
Yes.
In the comb position, I make contact with the beard and the hairs and make a nicer overflow. Watch at the side, don't take too much of the beard, even nothing. Van deze camera standaard is dat de camera is eigenlijk net iets te zwaar daarvoor. Ja, hij is ook voor telefoon gemaakt. Dus.
Het werkt.
Het werkt, dat is het belangrijkste. Zolang we zelf beginnen. Leaning against the hair fold, so I get a better cut, because the lines will move much softer. Put my blades to the back again. Go over the half.
Dus door mij gaat er best wel veel af zo.
Ja, alleen een zijkantje. Ja, kijk hier, deze die zit precies op de val van je haar. Maar die andere zat iets hoger als deze. Dus vandaar dat ik ze even aangepast heb. Maar dit ga je missen hoor. Again, put the blade to the back and make a nice connection to the beard. Hold the clipper in the same position, leaning on the end of the clipper. So far, the large clipper, that comes to the small clipper. Try to stay in a wide position and just don't make the neckline too small. Otherwise it will be looking feminine. I don't work it out with a knife yet because when I have to color there must be no irritation of the skin. Clean the neckline from the small hairs. Now wet it again and then start to cut on the upper hair. Start with the upper hair, combed hair, starting in the front, working with the TCC1 care cut of Jaguar, put it on 140 degrees Celsius. And leaving the hair long. This scissor seals the hairs, and because he wants to grow his hair, it's the best way to grow your hair. You only need a haircut once a half year, and then you only take off a half centimeter. Now the last time I did this hair, I think so long ago.
About a year or more.
Yeah, so then you don't see it anymore, of course. But it was real short.
Took some time to grow it long.
Mm-hmm. Take all the hairs to the front, holding my fingers in the position of his chin. So I adapt the lines of his chin lines. So I'm certain that it fits his head. Same on the other side. Twist over. Comb to the back, part above the skull bone, in the same lines as the chin lines. So I make myself an A. Set the hairs aside, wetting in between. Take it down. Watch where I have to cut. Because you can see this, because where the hairs are thin, you have to cut. Also to be sure that the hair is in a wonderful condition. Had je nog iets staan dan vandaag?
Alleen wat dingen om te programmeren voor Nijmegen.
Oké.
Er komt aan de oversteekbrug een groot kloppend hart te hangen.
Oké.
En ik moet de verlichting van aansturen.
Oké. Leuk.
Dus een lichtelijk hoge deadline, maar
Ja.
wel een leuk werkje.
Het is jammer dat al die activiteiten niet doorgaan, hè?
Ja, ik zou eigenlijk 2 weken gaan toeren door Europa. Dus ging ook niet door.
Nee. Ja, ik zou ook nog de wereld ingaan. Moet je het ook niet doen.
Ik had 6 optredens geboekt en een tour, maar dat is allemaal...
Ja, gaaf.
Allemaal cancelled.
Ja, logisch hè.
Ja, meestal probeer ik me een beetje af te sluiten. Want meestal wat ik zie op het nieuws is alleen maar naar en corona.
Ja, dat is ook zo.
Ja, vertel maar weer wanneer het over is of wanneer de updates zijn van de regels. En dan blijf ik maar gewoon lekker mijn ding doen.
In the meantime, we talk in Dutch about all the things that are surrounding Corona and the coronavirus, and also the protest, also in Holland, because Black Lives Matter, but all the lives matters. Doesn't make any sense to make a color on skin, because you have the color you're born with, and I think everybody has the same rights all over the world.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to give it back, that beautiful body of ours. Take the hairs to the top, take the comb out of the frame, so you can see how long it is. In the center, take part off, so I'm certain that I cut all the hairs. Now he wants also a collar, so I'm going to make him collars in the line of his hair, and I don't want to damage it, because when I have to bleach his hair, it would be damn shame for his hair. So I will do it with normal collars and tell you what I use. Now I lay all the hairs to the back, and then I bend his head to the front, so you can see the underlines of the hairs. And this I do in the point cut technique. Connect them to the upper hair. It's not much, just a little bit. But now I'm certain that it don't sticks out. And I still have a strong line. Now so far the cut, so now I can make him a collar. Okay, made 3 collars, put a photo of them into the video, so you see what I'm using. The lightest collars are the 7s. I did with 9 and 12%, that's 40 volume and 30 volume. In my balls I have different shades of brushes, so I can see what I use. Start with the darkest. And start it in the underline. And all the lines of the colors are in the copper lines. This I do because it matches much nicer to the beard.
Very cool.
And I set it like a balayage. So first set the baseline. Now I can open the lines. Take my first centimeter of hair. Lift the hairs up. Start with the darkest color. Set it on the first 2 centimeters of his hair. Take the upper line with it, so I already have some color in the new line. Then come to my second brush. It's also a copper line. This is the one with 30 volume. And take my lightest brush, and on top I will lay also some highlights and mix all the colors into each other, so I get a real soft overflow of lines and colors. And so I do all his hair. Now all the colors are on his hair, And now I'm going to make some highlights in it. So to give it even a more special effect, I take in the upper lines some hairs and make a bleach with 6%, that's 20 volume. And just take some parts out of his hair, put it over the total line and let that light up. So it gets, then instead of 3 colors, I get 6 colors because all the colors are changing a bit. This has to stay on his hair for at least 25 minutes. And then I rinse it out, come back to style his hair. And the bleach is of glint. So you go in with the needle of the brush, go down, take it down, then lift it up. So you get one nice string. And the nice thing of copper colors is that they start as violets. So you see when I put the bleach on this, you're certain that it is copper, and then you see it start violet. So this is enough. So now we're going for a tea or a coffee. We'll be back in a second. Okay, we're back. Rinse it out after 30 minutes. We are just talking and talking and getting a wonderful coffee. So now I'm going to dry this hair and then you see how wonderful the colors are. But you see already that the colors match to his eyes and to his beard. So there is more combination, more active power in his hair. To protect the hairs a bit, I use Shape. It's a product of Lakme. It smells really nice.
It does.
A spring smell on the product. There's a lot of product in a small bottle because it sprays, so you don't use much of it. Gonna dry it with the use of my fingers. And try to get it a bit rough. So far blow drying. First clean the contour. Het is altijd een beetje rare temperatuur. Moet hier ook een betere ventilator aan zetten.
Ja, of luchtvochtigheid aanpassen.
Ja, dat is echt vreselijk. Het is hier veel te droog. Meestal ook sproei ik dan met een sproeier even de ruimte. Deze moet je fruit halen. Now the only thing I'm using now is a bit beach spray because that gives the hairstyle a bit rough effect. This is also a product of Attitude. And it smells also very nice. But what I like about it is the roughness of the product. It's just like walking at the seaside and then you get this kind of hair. Now I thank him for being my model. I thank you for watching. He will turn so you see the end result. And maybe he plays a bit with his hair so you can see more of that. How does your hair feel?
It feels really soft.
Yeah.
And nice. Yeah, I love it.
And on the lines, can you show them also? Because you wear it on a tail. So maybe you can wear it on a tail also, then they can see the lines of the hairstyle. So it's still a manly hairstyle. And when you pull the hair straight down, then you can see the colors even better because they're wonderful flowing into each other. No hard lines at all, but there are a lot of...
Ponytail or?
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome, thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Hoi, ik ben Rico en ik word vandaag geknipt door Theo.
Ja, je wordt geknipt door mij.
Yeah.
Rico is going to get a haircut. He wants to stay in the longer hairstyles. But he also wants a color. And he certainly turned for you to show you what hair he has now. Wavy long hair.
Very long. Not as long, not long enough yet, but...
Okay, let's start.